Hi, my name is Burkhardt. I'm 24 years old and I'm a certified personal trainer here in Chicago. The question I get all too often is, why do I love lifting so much? For me, it's not a simple answer. The gym is just my second home. It's my source of empowerment, my passion, my confidence, and even my lifesaver. 9 years ago, I developed an eating disorder that almost took my life. I got down to about 68 pounds and was struggling with it for about 5 years in and out of inpatient treatment centers. Eventually, I was able to get healthy enough to live an everyday life, but I still struggled every single day with my eating disorder. So, thankfully, when I was 20, so about 5 years later, I was introduced to something that eventually would change my life. I was introduced to the other side of the gym, the weights. And with it, the whole science and world of bodybuilding and weight training, and I just fell in love with it. When you weight lift, you have to keep yourself healthy. You have to feed yourself, you have to take your vitamins, everything. So because of this sport, it's forcing me to keep myself healthy. In order for my muscles to grow, I have to do so. Because of this, bodybuilding has allowed my anorexia and everything to subside. Today, I am able to focus on pushing past my limits, past my comfort zones, and to lift out of the pure passion and enjoyment that I have for the sport. My goals now are to share this passion for bodybuilding and training with others. I want to use my story of recovery and strength to inspire others to get healthy as well. My goal is to help people gain happiness and confidence and to be the best versions of themselves. There's no greater reward than to know that you're a part of helping someone become the best that they can be. Having a past and having an eating disorder is something I was extremely embarrassed about, especially when I moved back to Chicago. I wanted to come here, reinvent myself. Not knowing anybody, I wanted to separate myself from it entirely. And now realizing that it's not something I can ever separate myself from, I feel like I need to embrace it now. In middle school, I was a little overweight, nothing extreme, just maybe 10, 15 pounds. But I always, my personality is that I overthink and I like to be in control, and that type of personality feeds eating disorders. So when I got into high school and I saw all of these girls playing sports, getting really fit, I was determined to get fit too. But with my personality type, I take everything to the next level. So of course, once I started getting to where I needed to be, I took it to an extreme. So when I saw that I could do 1,200 calorie limits, I would drop it down to 900 calorie limits, and then it would be 600 calorie limits, and then I would drop it down lower and lower until eventually I was eating 300 calories a day. And then I would go to the gym late at night and run it all off. So by the end of the day, I was negative calories. And I would do this for an excessive amount of time, obviously getting my weight down to 68 pounds, and in and out of inpatient treatment centers, slowly, literally killing myself. So eventually though, after being in so many treatment centers, I eventually found a way to realize that it wasn't a life I could live anymore. So I eventually pushed myself to eat more, to try and be healthy. When I was introduced to the other side of the gym instead of just cardio all the time, I realized that I could be fit and strong, and I didn't have to be skinny. I didn't have to be tiny. I could be like a strong, badass woman. And if that's something I could, with my personality type, focus on that instead of focus on being skinny, I could literally save my own life. I'm still not 100% healthy. I never will be. I'll struggle with this every day, probably for the rest of my life. But the gym makes me physically and mentally stronger. So it keeps me going every day and it makes me happy. So if I can help my clients achieve their goals and overcome their obstacles, there's no greater reward for me. If I can help someone become happy and gain confidence, and appreciate and love the gym the way I do, again, there's no greater reward. That would be my ultimate goal. And every person I can do that with just makes me feel so much better every single day. I want my clients to experience the same level of victory and triumph in the gym and fitness the way I have. My name is Burkhardt. Thank you for watching, and I hope that my story and this video inspires you.